Hello everybody, my name is William and welcome to Manor Lords. We are going to be playing on the Restoring the Peace scenario, in which we will be playing in the area of Madlac on Lake Lem. I think this will be quite an interesting scenario on a map that I've never really played before, so let's jump right into it. So we have just loaded in to Madlac, and I have quickly had a pause on. So, we have landed in a very food-rich area. As you can see, we've got berries and wild animals as rich resources. However, that does mean that while we will get some good early game growth, we are going to struggle in regards to equipping a military, as well as in trade. So, what we'll do to start off with, our camp is there. So I think we will build a logging camp over here. Now, the reason we don't want to build that around our camp is because it will start cutting into this forest and will do damage to the local resources that are available. As well, we will also get a hunting camp and a forager's hut up as quickly as possible to start making, to start getting value from those resources in the early months. Let's start off. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. I'll unite these lands under my rule. We are playing as Baron Wilhelm. Quite a fine fellow, is he not? So, let's play Manor Lords. While we're just starting off, I'm more happy to go into that 4 and 12 times speed, which I think we'll do now. We'll just drop quick little 12 times so that we can get stuff constructed. So, the aim of this is to obviously expand Madlac, claim other territories, and also defeat the evil Lord Herbert von unpronounceable last name, Baronroit. Baronroit? So, let's get to it. For those who don't know, I will be explaining a lot of the game as well, so that we can use this as both a tutorial and it also gives me something to talk about. A new message. I have heard of your renown. I seek only to defend my rights and honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and slanders that some may spread about me. Signed, Hildebolt von Barenreuter. I have nothing to say to you. So, let's also quickly establish our logistical base, as well as look towards getting another ox. So, again, while we wait for construction, let's just fast speed. Good, we've built another hitching post. We'll use that to buy an ox. So, the reason we built another hitching post is the standard hitching post has only a capacity for one animal. If we bought two, if there was no hitching post, the cow would just run away. Oh, cunts. YouTube, for the sake of that, that is his name. We're going to call him Kuntz from now on. And then we've got Fritz, and Enders. Oh, we'll also get... I actually would prefer it if they would go over and work on the logging camp, but hey ho. Right. Where are our men? Oh, they're out into the forest. There's some bunnies out in the forest. He's going for it. Huh. Oh, he's got one. What did he get? Is it a fox? Is it a rabbit? I think it's a hare.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
Oh, summer's coming soon.
It's a veritable masterpiece of carpentry. Solid as a rock, and twice as heavy.
I think
it should absolutely be placed over there.
so we'll just go 12 times speed again while we're waiting for construction to happen. Sweet. We'll put 2 families onto there. So, currently have 3 assigned families and 2 unassigned families. What we'll be doing is, in order to simply move food in, we will assign 1 family. We're not going to build them the market yet. We will instead focus a bit more on our securing and storing our food rather than distributing it out yet. The more we build up and the more stock we have, the quicker and better things will be.
Summer's coming soon. And soon the beating sun.
Let's check our underground water. That's cool. We got a good area there, and we've got a actually okay area for white bread there, and down here. That's quite good. The forests are always kind of bad. Do I even dare? Yeah, flax obviously terrible. Barley always going to be terrible, unless you're in a high fertility area. And of course we've got large areas where rye can be grown in order to give us some fine bread. Well, I say fine, it's medieval standards of fine rye bread. It's not going to be great. So, our granary workers are transporting loads of our food. And our hunting camp is currently full anyway, so we'll stop them from doing a bit too much overhunting and let the rabbit population... We're not really running out of food there, though, are we?
I think the window should go... Summer's coming.
So, from these humble beginnings, we will grow ourselves into a mighty empire, a kingdom to rival any throughout history.
Can I say where there's drink?
Lebkuchen. Lebkuchen. I don't know what that is. That's new. That was added in the latest latest update, I would assume. just quickly go 4 times speed.
And soon the beating sun.
Fresh start for me and me own.
Let's start at a few houses. No, not wanting to go there. Sweet. Let's try over here. Yeah, let's start with 3 somewhat larger houses. That will at least get rid of our homeless population. Now, if you noticed when I laid out the plot, if I did thin houses like this, we would get more individual burgage plots. However, by doing that, you can instead get the expanded living. What that means is 2 families will live on that one plot. It also, however, means that if we convert them to artisans later down the line in the construction tree, that we will have to convert both families to that background occupation. We're not going to do that too much early on, so we're not going to worry about that. Food is coming in. Is indeed. What we'll do is let the animals repopulate. And I think for our perks, we'll be taking the huntsman one? Hunting hounds. Ooh. But that is good for both of the rich resources we have. So we will be going for that eventually.
Summer's coming soon. And soon the beating sun.
What a wonderful, wonderful game. So this game is still in early access. This is the latest major update. This wasn't beta testing. However, all features have been added into the main game now. So, what do I think so far? I have put well over 150 hours into this game so far. Mostly when it first released. I think I've won the game about 4 times on these scenarios. I've still never beat the hardest difficulty one. It is rough. Maybe that could be a channel. Channel goal is to make that a possibility. So we'll.
Come on, laddie, come on.
Ooh. What we'll do is maybe only take 2 there. Nope.
Don't forget to break the frame of the door. We don't want it to sag.
Oh. And we'll also get a saw pit. Or we can't get a saw pit yet. Ugh. No, we need a woodcutter's lodge. Oh. I have tried to record this series a few times. I actually got 1 episode up on YouTube before deciding that I hated it and wanted to go to a different recording and editing software. So if you saw that and now have returned, welcome back. If not, I hope that you enjoy this for what it's going to be right now anyway.
Is this
Cool.
beam straight? Methinks it is. Or at least straight enough for this kind of road.
While we wait for... Yep, we are currently despised because there is homelessness. However, that will drastically be forgotten now that we can start actually banging out homes. There we go. It's back on the rise very slowly. Yep, homelessness is going to be eliminated very soon.
That actually needs some sharpening.
There we go. And now we're back only on to disliked. So. And shooting well up, isn't it? Oh, we're doing well there. Right, how much fuel do we have? 5 months of fuel. Our industrious little peasants are working away. Here's Wolprung, Endres, and Endres again. There's 2 of you in one family.
Don't forget to check the
Who's
level
junior
of the
and who's
foundation.
senior? Once this 5th house is out, we will get our settlement origin, a new skill system added in the recent update, replacing the older system where you got a perk at every level. Soon that will be the same, however at this point we've only got 1 level. So what we'll also look at doing when we can is building our soul pit. Haha! However, I am going to put that to the highest priority, and because we've completed 5 houses and our storehouse, we have been unlocked the militia. So, armament delivery. A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Let's form the militia. So, I've created a spear militia unit, and will now rally them. So the peasantry will go in and collect their spears and shields from their homes. Currently, it's not much to look at. However, with time, this can become a fully equipped, professional, as much as can be force. They are not professional soldiers in that term, but they will be well equipped. And they can at least form up basic formations and are very good at defending our homes. However, we're going to disband them, because when they're in military service they don't do their regular job, and thus rely on the women folk left at home to do that. As we said, we are going to be choosing the of the Voktland. We were shaped by a hard country. We come from the far marches where winter bites deep and the earth yields little without a fight. There we mastered the land's hidden bounty. What we could carry to our market is no mere trade, but proof that we endure where others falter. New upgrade, the Hunting Hound. Enables ordering a hunting hound for the hunting camp. Hunting hounds provide +1 small game and +1 pelts on every successful hunt. So, for every hunt we get, we essentially get double. Increased export price on minor trades. So, smaller scale trades, such as raw materials, will give us extra exports. So, things like pelts, leather, will give us better monetary. Increased capacity for forward goods depots. Wild berries and mushrooms deposits have double capacity. However, we now suffer a lesser efficiency for agriculture. However, not important, as our agriculture, as we saw, was already not great. So, where can we go from here? I think what we'll do is construct our marketplace. We'll only build it with 9 stalls right now. Doesn't need to have a lot of space in the early game. And while we wait, we can assign livestock there. And let's set that to, yep, that is the highest priority. Awesome. I'm going to try and keep these episodes somewhat short. I did initially record these in a half-an-hour segment. However, retention for those sort length of videos is not great. So, I think that's a good place to leave it. So, I have been William, or Squeaky if you so prefer. This has been Manor Lords, and I hope you've enjoyed this first episode. Bye-bye!